Hello, it's Mr. Tritt, and I'm creating this video. It's the second part of the reality check handout. I created the first part, which did the monthly expenses that you would occur, and what we're going to do is finish up the second part of this worksheet. So you would go into the Texas reality check, and you created you told us what city you would be living in, and then you went in and we checked each of the categories for the expenses that you incur each month: housing, utilities, food, transportation, clothing, healthcare, personal care, entertainment, miscellaneous, student loan debt, savings. And then we came up with the monthly expenses and the annual expenses and how much taxes you would be paying and what your annual salary needed. So the annual salary would need is $48,525. Now it says life in Dallas would require that minimum salary. Can you afford that? So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the green button here, and then you're going to type in your dream job that you listed in on it. So whatever that dream job was, you would type it in here. Mine was a civil engineer as an example. Okay, and I would click down here where the career titles are, and the civil engineer is here, and it says the annual salary is $96,483. When I click on this link, here's the information. This one's for Dallas. This one's for Texas. This is national. Okay. When you're starting out, you're not going to be making this kind of money when you first get out of college. So it says the salary for entry-level jobs. Dallas is $60,498, and then Texas is $56,943. So I go back to this handout. It says, what's the career title of the job you found that would support you? You would type it in here. Now let's say, which I'll put in here. So let's say your dream job doesn't pan out, as in pay. Let's say you wanted to be whatever it is you are, and then when you go in here and you type in that title of your job and it comes up to be less, then you're going to have to decide, well, maybe I should pick something else. So you're going to have to think of a different career that you might be interested in besides the one that you're looking at or wanting to be. Okay, so just a heads up for that. So after we get done with that, it's asking, again, it's asking what should your annual salary be. Like I said, if the salary level for Texas is 56, we can go to Dallas and we can type this one in, 60,498, because that's exactly where I chose to be living, 60,498. So even at the entry-level salary as a civil engineer, I'm still making more money to survive. So always, when you go in and do this, don't check the annual salaries up here, because that's not what you're going to be making when you first get out of school. Most likely it's going to be this kind of numbers right here. So whatever city you picked, use that city right there, okay? The next thing it says in Texas, 2012, how many people will be employed in the job? Well, the current employment, which we'll use for right now, for Dallas is 2,890, okay? So we'll just type that in there now, 2,890. Right. Now, if you want to do a projection out to 2028, it's going to be 3,370. I just checked the closer one. And then the annual job openings is 292 jobs for Dallas. Now it says in Texas. Well, we can go back and change that then for Texas. So you can either put in the 2890 for Dallas, or you can put in Texas 261112. So I guess we can just do that instead. So it is asking for that 26,112. So let's just do that instead. And then Annual job openings, 2452. What kind of education does your job require? We will go over here, review the civil engineers at Texas Career Check. You should already know it because it should be on your on it page, but anyway, you can click over here and it'll tell you more. It says business degree or bachelor's degree, right? So we'll type in bachelor's degree. Are the working conditions something you'll enjoy? We'll come over here. This is the job task. Read through that. Read through the work activities, right? Read through all, briefly go through there. Work importance values. So you just want to read through these briefly just to see. You don't have to go through every one, but just give me an idea of, are the working conditions something you enjoy? So if it is, you write down yes. How many hours do you expect to work weekly? I would just put down 40 hours, 40 plus hours. Okay. And then tell me 2 to 5 sentences of what you learned from this reality check. I'm going to have to go to college. I'm going to live with my parents longer, eat less, go out less. So that's the kind of ideas that you would write down here of what you learned from this thing. Okay. Once you get done with this, go ahead onto the college handout, and I'll create a video for that as well for you. Thank you for watching this. If you have any questions, give me a shout, and then I'll work with you on it.